All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. We're loud, but we're here. Yes, Kiwi's excited. He didn't think he'd make it home today, but he did. Zimmerman out on the mound, making his first ever start for Hanwha, his first ever start in the KBO. Big because he is a lefty, and that is something that they desperately need. A left-handed bat over there. Or sorry, a left-handed arm. Another starter besides Ryun Jin. Ryun Jin obviously did not have a good day yesterday. We didn't really get to watch any of it because we were actually in Gwangju for the big game yesterday. All right, Zimmerman out there will get to face Hong Chang-yi to start things off. Hong Chang-yi had taken his sweet, sweet time to dig in, and we are officially underway. And now that's way outside. Hong Chang-yi. Another 1-0. Misses there, and it's 2-0. Why are you yelling that, Kiwi? And that's in there for a strike. His first one. Better save that ball, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, another 2-1 that catches the inside, and it's a 2-2. I actually didn't even see the first pitch. I'm trying to get everything situated still. And he rolls over that, but it'll go foul. It stays at 2-2. I'll have to catch it in the highlights, I guess. I had to get myself a 20-minute nap in. And another 2-2, a ground ball, second baseman picks it up. And first batter, one away. He's perfect in his career, ladies and gentlemen. You get that's perfect game jersey ready for Kiwi to buy. And Pake Mean steps in. What's up, fish? That's off the end of the bats on the check swing. Strike one. LG. LG is away. And a breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. And 0-2 pitch now. Rolls over, fouls it into his foot, though. It'll keep him alive, though. 0-2. Yeah. I do like Hanwha. I just think both teams went through a lot of pitchers last night. I think Hanwha with Zimmerman making his first start is a advantage, except for when Pake Mean ropes it right back up the middle for the first hit of the day, the no-hitter, the perfect game, all gone. His entire perfect career in the KBO is gone on one pitch, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Dean steps in now. One thing would be concerned about for obviously for Hanwha is how long, as that catches the top of the zone, how long he pitches, being his first game and all of that. So how long he does pitch, and then obviously LG has a better offense. There's nothing around. There's no difference there, as that is into the dirt. 1-1. They do have a better offense overall. They have a deeper lineup overall. One of the best hitters currently in the KBO is OJ Wan, and he is out with an ankle injury. Who hurt himself in warm-up, so Iwan Suk is playing as center for Hanwha. All right, and the 1-1 pitch now sets up on, nope, checks over on the runner. Oh, that is not your A move, I hope. Checks over on him again. Again, LG loves to run. They're not very good at it. They are not very good at it, unfortunately, for LG. They do have a lot of steals, but they also have a lot of outs on the base passes. A swing and a miss there from Austin on a pitch off the zone, and it's 1-2. Austin. Another 1-2 pitch now. And that is right back up the middle also, and that is going to put the runners on first and second. Both pitches, both hitters are going right back up the middle. The timing is just right on. And now you got a runner in scoring position for Moonbo Gyung. And Moonbo Gyung steps in. 250 on the season. The first one is a slow roller. The second baseman's going to have to go to first. And another 4-3 putouts moves the runners up a base, but now with 2 outs and one of Kiwi's favorite songs coming up. Now that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Zimmerman, opponents hitting 241 against him with runners in scoring position. I think you're all right, Fish. And the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he steps out of the box into the buckets, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 fouls it away. Stays 0-2. And the 0-2 gonna go inside. Misses way up and out of the zone. 1-2. "19 pitches. Pitch number 20 coming up, and not how he wanted or Hanwha wanted. A 1-2 taps the glove down on the dirts. Fouls it away again. I feel perpetually dehydrated after the game this weekend. Saying until postseason baseball is what that basically said. As the 1-2, a beautiful take there.
Thank you for the recommendation, Erasmus.
Thank you, Erasmus. And here we go. A 2 on, a 2 out, a 2-2 count. Pitch number 22. That's misses up high, and he treats us to our first full count of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And the 3-2 rolls it over. Will keep himself alive. OG1 on deck. And the 3-2 catches him looking on the outside for his first strikeout of his KBO career. Again, LG with base runners, and he can't get him in. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Again, this is LG's big issue, is leaving him on base. I haven't streamed since Wednesday either, Rasmus. I have to think Hanwha with Bruce out on the mound has to be the team to take as in this game again. I haven't even looked at the other game. I just got back about an hour and a half ago from our Damas Weguk and Hanguk Yagu tour. If you haven't seen it, one, I'm upset that you haven't seen it. And two, go watch it.
Thank you for the recommendation, Fish Fan.
Thank you, Fish Fan. There we go. So Pak Shi-wan out on the mound, getting I don't know what to say, really. I haven't, unfortunately, again, I just got back. Did not have time to really set anything up, look at any stats or anything. Rocking the shop does look nice. This is the first time I've ever actually seen the shop. That is a nice looking shop. I will give them that. That's got to be worth it. What 1,000 people? Stadium capacity. As Iwan Suk steps in, looks at strike one. Iwan Suk 275. That's in there for a strike. 0-2. don't imagine Park Ji-won going very deep into today's game. He's not normally a starter. Again, LG released Rios, and they've signed Carlos Carrasco, as there's a 0-2 pitch against a right-handed batter, a right-handed pitcher. He throws it in the other batter's box, of course. So the last game he pitched was 2 days ago. Threw 23 pitches against him, as that one is fouled away. Stays 1-2. Yeah, well, especially with the prices that they charge it for spider gear now, as the 1-2 just gets a piece of it. In the Futures League, he did starts for a while, so he might be able to go get deeper. Hasn't started since the 18th, but it doesn't matter when they swing and miss there. The first strikeout of the day for... There you go, Mary Kate, wherever you are. What do you mean, what are we listening to? We're listening to whatever his cheer song is. Next up, Peraza. That misses up high, 1-0. The 1-0 ground ball through the right side, and Peraza's gonna be on base. Breaking up the no-hitter, breaking up the perfect game. Both number 2 hitters on the day. The water festival in full effect. Kiwi just hanging out at home, drinking water instead of out in the crowd. Moon Hyun Bin steps in. He seems to have found his swing back. As I think his backswing got Pak Dong-won. I feel like his backswing just got Pak Dong-won on the hand. Oh, nope. The foul right off of the knuckle. Thank you, Blake. Block A. All right, so let's try this Moon Hyun Bin at bat again. The 0-1 pitch now. Nope, checks over on Peraza. And that is going to be a single up the middle. Both teams with their 2-3 hitters coming up with singles. Will Hanwha be able to come up with the big hit? Home run. Home run. I don't even know what you are saying, Kiwi. I have no idea what your sentence just meant. The 1-1, big swing and a miss on a pitch in the other batter's box. And 1-2. Here we go with the 1-2 pitch now. That is going to get into the gap, and it is going to roll, and Paquemin cuts it off. Glove flips to the right fielder, and 2 runs are in. Nope. 1 run is in as Peraza scores on the No. Shiwan double. Nice little play there by Paquemin, I will say that. There you go, Fish. Yeah, I don't know. I tried to figure it out, Fish. I have no idea what he just said. I think maybe what you're trying to say is that you need to rest up because you might be going to dinner with someone. And I have a guess because I know who you are. I'm going to guess that I know who you're talking about. All right, Hawin Saw steps in at 288 on the season, 13 home runs. And fouls that into the dirt. And a big swing and a miss. So once again, all right, here we go. Right-handed batter, right-handed hitter. 0-2 counts. How far into the other batter's box will he throw it is really the only question for this next pitch. No, he taps it on the glove on the ground. And it leaks inside. That'll be a ground ball. And then throws over to first. He tried to throw it in the ground, but it ended up going inside. He hit it. They're having a meeting now to talk about whether or not it was foul. Moonbo Young over at third base just kind of held it for a while. It was like, I haven't seen any sign. Did it hit his foot? Yeah, it did. No, he hit it, and he didn't run out of the box, so everybody was confused. But it is a foul. That's keeps it at 0-2. He's going to have to sell that a little bit better. And the 0-2, that is going to be in the other batter's box. He tags him. And both number 5 hitters get their K. Second K of the day for Pak Shiwan. Brings up Mr. Clutch, the man himself. Hanwha's best hitter that gets no respects. That's Mrs. Lowe. And according to Kiwi, the best English speaker on the team also. The best English-speaking Korean on the team. The 1-0 is lifted up. A center fielder coming in. He will make the catch, and that will be 3 away. But the RBI double from No Shiwan, third straight game I've streamed of Hanwha, the third straight time they've got a single run in the first inning. We'll go to the second. Who's a better English speaker, Kiwi? You said his English was really good. Who is a better English speaker than Kim Tae-yeon that's on the team? Jo Dong-wook? Oh, really? Lee Song-yu? Oh, really? You just said all right, Hong Chang. No, sorry, OG1 steps in. Fish, a lot of them have rock songs and stuff as walk-up songs, a swing and a miss there. But these are their cheer songs. These are the songs that you sing and dance to when they're up to bat. That's a misses outside, 1 and 2. It just didn't register yet. Matt, the 1-2 fouls another one. Yeah, so I can't play their walk-up songs because of copyrights, as that's a foul to straight back. So I can play almost all of the players' actual cheer songs. So they have a walk-up song that is usually, just like MLB, where they usually have a rock song or a rap song or a pop song or whatever. As he lays off of that. Did not go around. Or are they going to video replay? So then there's a full-on dance to every person as they walk up. It did not go. It didn't look like there. Then they have their cheer song, which is a song that is written and it just has their words and everything in it. That's a ground ball and another 4-3 put out. Third 4-3 put out of the day. 4-3, a 4-3, a 4-3, and a K. No Zimmerman, 24 pitches through his first. Is Song Chani into the dirt. Man, it looks. They need to clean that camera lens or something. The 1-0 pitch. That's a ground ball to the left side. As Shimu Jun will have to get it, and he is not going to get it as he Sung Chani beats it out. Pak Chung Hyun should have taken that, but he doesn't, and that leads to a single. Third baseman has got to take that. So he's going towards. What's up, Mary Kate? You got to take that from the third baseman because he's going that way versus the Shimu Jun, the shortstop, going the other way, had to reset his feet and wasn't able to get enough behind it. What's up, Mary Kate? And Pak Dong-won steps in, a swing and a miss at a pitch that he needed a tee for. Mary Kate, did you see the video I sent from the game? Oh, that is right off of Zimmerman. And Pak Dong-won right into Zimmerman. Zimmerman just saved a hit and runners on the corners by getting in front of the ball. No. The video I sent you on Instagram. I sent you a video from the Kia game last night. No, not the YouTube one. A special Mary Kate video. Zimmerman's like, yeah, I'm good. All right, that'll bring up the bottom of the inning. Mary Kate, I tried to put a bunt down, but I had my sunglasses on, so I couldn't see. That is the first pitch popped up. First baseman underneath it. All right, so we go to the bottom of the second. I got my hits on the wrong teams there. Give me a second and I'll get it changed.
Thank you for the recommendation, Mary Kate.
Thank you, Mary Kate. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. All right, Ito Yoon will lead off for Hanwha, already with a 1-0 lead. Hak Shiwan trying to adjust his pitch com. There we go. Misses up high, ball one. Oh, we have your. The 1-0 into the dirt. We are young. That's right down the middle, and it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss there. Runs our count full, 3-2. It says 3-2, but I thought it was 2-2. And the pitch rolls it over. Second baseman picks it up, throws across, and 1 away. Which one? Which one, Jim? That is a ground ball. It hits off the edge of the grass, but that will be 2 away. I did not get anything through Ko-Fi. It should pop up. Yeah, I didn't. I'll bring up. Yep, 3 minutes ago. I don't know why it didn't come through. Yeah, yeah, Jim, I got it. For some reason, it didn't come up though. Normally, it comes up on the chat. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Shim Woo-jun. That is lifted up. Second baseman out underneath it. And that'll be a 1-2-3 inning. That's a big thing. I've talked about it so many times. 1-2-3 innings end up turning into big innings for the other team. We go to the top of the third. Nope, I got it. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I will say the the one that we did at the rest stop was like the ball would just like come in and it just drop at the end, and you couldn't scoot up because the little guards or the netting next to you was not possible. Like while we were, yeah, well, so the rest stop one again. So whenever we were getting ready to play, Stefan almost got hit with a ball from the guy next to us. So we couldn't scoot up. So we had to sit way back, and the ball was coming too low because we're all way bigger than Koreans. So everything was coming in super low. The one where we went to screen baseball, that was bad because we had been partaking in adult beverages for the last, I don't know, numerous hours. All right, top of the lineup coming up for both teams. Gonna have a 1-2-3 coming up for LG. This is a big inning here for Zimmerman. He's given up a hit in both of his first two innings. Oh, they're so good. Like, it depends on again. So there's the Kamja hot dog, which is the potato dipped hot dog, corn dog, and then Kiwi loves some hot dogs, loves him some sausage. As Hong Chang-yi steps in, ground ball to the second baseman in his first at bat. So looks it to strike one there. But yeah, there's so much good food. Had some more quality food on the SSG trip. That is going to be a ground ball. The shortstop backhands it, throws, and Hong Chang-yi is down on the ground ball. Yeah, so you have to realize that I'm the smallest of us three, and I'm 6 foot. So that's the thing. It's just like, you know, I'm large in Korea, so both of them are really large. As that's popped up to Peraza and quickly 2 away. That's his 2 quick outs. Brings up Austin. Austin 1 for 1 on the day. Oh, God, that is not a good thing, guys. I'm going to have to clip that. All right, Austin Dean steps in. That is into the dirts. Yeah, the drive to Seoul is a lot rougher. We did have some vehicle issues on the trip today. I will say that. That's as much as I can say. As the 1-0 off the hands, it fouls it away, 1-1. Did you hear the nice? I tried to put some horror music behind in the background, but I think I might have turned it down too much. Yeah, so the issue with the hotel is the 1-1 pitch misses outside. Oops, wrong side. The issue with the hotel is we booked our hotel way too late, And so the area that is around the stadium was like 3 to 4 times more expensive than the hotel that we had. So yeah, the hotel was not ideal. All of the other hotels are near the nightlife. Well, sort of. They're supposed to be near the nightlife. As Austin Dean fouls another one off, tied for first with Kim Do-young and homers. Dude, we never even saw a worker the whole time. The entire time, we never once saw a worker. The 2-2 is into the dirt. Runs the count full, 3-2. All right, the 3-2 count, 2 outs. Misses inside, and he walks Austin. Austin heading to first for the second time today on the full count walk. Yeah, that hotel was I think 80,000. So about $65 for the night. I will say though, the shower was actually pretty good. As the water pressure was pretty good. The AC was really good too. As the 0-1 pitch to Moonbo Young goes down, lifts it up, but Peraza ranging over. And 3 away, another base runner. But again, nothing with it. We'll head to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Hanwha. Oh yeah, like I could have done a video just on that hotel. Yeah, it was Kiwi slept slept really well though. It was around the league. Lote's up a 4-0. Yeah, everything. I messaged them whenever I got there, and I checked in, and they're like, "Okay, this is your room." Kia down 1-0. QM's up 1-0. NC's up 1-0, and Samsung and Doosan tied to goose eggs so far. Yeah, the name on the hotel, the door key, and the towels all had 3 different names. All right, we're back. Iwan Saka leading things off. It's all right. It was over. We're done with that. The last 2 hotels have been much better. Which one's that, Kiwi? And on the other side of that wall is the shower, is the bathroom, is 0-2 now to Iwan Suk. Struck out in his first at bats. And 0-2 pitch, throws it in the other batter's box, just like usual. And the 1-2, a swing and a miss, and another strikeouts for Iwan Suk. Third strikeout of the day for Pak Shiwan, and brings up Peraza. This is where their offense started the last time, back in the first inning. I figure you knew their faces, Kiwi. I was giving you some credit. As Peraza looks at ball one way up over his head. Peraza 1 for 1 on the day. He has scored a run in his first at bats. No 1-0. Misses up high, 2-0. Well, I'm glad you watched it. The 2-0 misses nowhere near the strike zone again. He has not been anywhere near the strike zone against Peraza. Now he's got a 3-0 count. That's in there for a strike. That was a very odd way to catch the ball from Pak Dong-wan. He kind of like caught it like this. And the 3-1. Ground ball right to the first baseman. He will grab it, steps on the bag, and it's 2 away. Yeah, I've started editing SSG, but I think I'm going to have so much footage coming up because, again, this coming weekend, we're actually going on a 3-day tour. So Thursday, we're going to Daegu to watch Kia versus Samsung. Saturday, we're going to Busan to watch Samsung versus Lotte. And then, Thursday is Kia versus Samsung in Daegu. Then Friday is Samsung versus Lotte in Busan. And then Saturday is Kia versus NC in Changwon, as that misses outside, and it's 2-0. Really struggling with command here in the third inning. Misses again, 3-0. The 3-0 misses, and he walks him. Number 3 hitter for LG, a single and then a walk. And the number 3 hitter for Hanwha, a single and a walk. Brings up a No Shiwan. He had the RBI double in his first at-bats. Yeah, hopefully the Damas holds up a little bit better. First of all, the first half of that, when we get out of the Damas, yes, we often shock people. Number 2, busting out to perfect Korean. None of us speak perfect Korean at all. But we did actually surprise a worker who was trying to figure out who was talking because they thought it was a Korean talking. All right, No Shiwan, a 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI double. lays off of that. Peraza is, or sorry, Moonyon Ben is out by 2.5 miles. That was not even close. We go to the 4th inning. Thank goodness I don't lose points for caught stealing. That was not even close. I don't know how many per gallon. It gets around 11 to 12 per liter. It gets so 11 kilometers per liter is 25 miles per gallon, 26 miles per gallon. But what you guys have to realize is LPG is about 75 cents a liter. So let me get my conversion, get rid of. Get yeah. All right, Moonjung Ben is stepping in. Looks at the ball on the low. It wouldn't have been bad if I would have been in if I would have actually been in first gear. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Moonjung Ben. Fouls that one. No, 1-2. 50 pitches now for Zimmerman here in the top of the 4th inning. Yeah, I was trying to see up the hill, up the ramp at the parking garage, and I just was like, I can't see. And then I didn't even think about changing gears as that's fouled away. Keeps it at 1-2. Yeah, the let's see. Check out my conversions again. 1 liter. So 1 gallon is 3.7 liters. So as the 2-2 pitch and misses outside, runs the count full. Another full count from Moonjung Ben, his second one, the third one of the day for LG. The 3-2 is outside, and another walk for Zimmerman, his second one of the day. Yeah, gas is super cheap in an LPG. It's so again, a 75 cents about 75 cents a liter. So I pay about $2.75 a gallon for my guess. As OG1 first pitch pops it up, foul territory, and that will be out in number 1. Which ones are those, Kiwi? "55 pitches now. Song Chani steps in. In there for a strike, 0-1. Song Chani, 1 for 1 on the day. Singled in his first at bat. Which one's which? A little better move over. The 0-1 ground ball. Third baseman grabs it, throws to second, to first, bounces. It's a great stab by Kim Tae-yeon. And that will be a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Hanwha up 1. As LG again cannot get anybody on to come on home. They are now 1 for 7 with runners on base. Sounds good. We'll pick you up in the Damas, Jim. I got extra mics for you, Jim. All right, Hanwha will have their 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up, as No Shiwan was up to bats whenever you had the big. There we go. The big caught stealing elsewhere around the league, maybe. We are taking our sweet time. Lotte's up 6-0 against Kia. NC's up 3-1 against SSG as SSG continues to send out Takeda. Doosan has taken the 1-0 lead over Samsung. Boss Austin making his first starts, and then Kium up 3-0 against Kia. Wang Dong-ha done for the day. No Shiwan steps in. That might be it for Zimmerman. He was getting all kinds of congratulations. Now cleaning up his spikes. Yeah, I thought so too, Jim. Like, I just they make a move and then just hit a roadblock again. As the 1-1 misses down at 2-1. Way outside, a 3-1. I almost feel like the standings aren't going to make that many. Nothing's really going to change in the standings. It's just going to be a little up and down. Nobody's from the first half is gonna drop out. Again, I think Hanwha is the only team that could possibly move into the top of the standings, but that would require that would end up requiring something to happen. The 3-1 is a ground ball right back up the middle. That might be the something. No Shiwan, if he can actually start to hit. He has been hitting well as of late. Now that he can just DH, he's hitting well. Hanwha looks at to strike one on the inside, 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bats, leaving 2 on and 2 in running in scoring position. About 100 hours, Jim. Maybe more. The 0-1 pitch just sets up on, up high. 1-1. Yeah, about 100 hours. It was 54 hours worth of audio and video. It took 8 hours just to do the subtitles, the captions. That's going to drop down to get into the quarter. No Shiwan is going to head on over to third, and they've got runners on second and third with nobody out. Yeah, that's why I don't have any other videos done yet. So the idea or the plan was to just put them all in a Final Cut, and Final Cut has a thing called multicam, and it will put everything in order and put it on cam layers. But it was so much footage that my computer, my Mac Mini that I use for the streaming, didn't have a chance. Pretty good, J-Rod, as Kim Tae-yeon steps in. I mean, not great. Obviously, they're down 3-0, but Kia has a really good offense. Their offense is really good, and Kium's bullpen is just not very good.
Thank you for the recommendation, Easily Eddie.
Thank you, Eddie. Way up high, 1-1. Kim Tae-yeon flew out to center field in his first at-bats. 0-for-1 on the day. Yeah, another 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Diving stop by the shortstop, gets to his feet, throws to first, but that's going to be a 6-3 RBI ground out. As Hanwha grabs another one. OG1 cleans up his arm on the dirts. And No Shiwan comes on home. Hanwha will head on over to third base himself. Brings up the number 7 hitter, Ito Yoon. And he looks at ball one up high. 1-0. Bringing the infield in, and when you're down by 1 in the 4th inning, interesting choice with a ground ball hitter up. Check swing, that is going to be to the pitcher, throws to first. And that's a big one. Ito Yoon is upset with himself. Tried to check swing there, but ended up getting enough of it to put it into play. And 2 away now brings up Park Jung-hyun. I think teams should be forced to wear cleats from if their team, like, so Prospects is who makes uniforms for LG. They should all be forced to wear Prospects baseball cleats. Woo! That one got away as Pak Dong-won had to jump to catch that. The curve had a plane ticket. Yeah, that's actually, down at the very bottom. Yeah, so if you watch the last end screen, which I hope you watched the last end screen, a swing and a miss there. The one with the Korean name, she designed all of that. The only thing I did was added the van moving across the screen. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Park Jung-hyun, 0 for 1 on the day, lays off of that. 2-1. Two one lays off of it into the dirt. Bounces away, but doesn't get far enough away. The 3-1 pitch now. That's it. And he walks him. Yeah, so Zimmerman done for the day because he would be up warming up if he was actually going to be pitching again. Woo Kong-hoon warming up for LG. Mound visit here. Again, he is not a normal starter for LG. This is his first ever career starts. He did start in the second league, but he hasn't made a start since the middle of May, and we will get a new pitcher. Our first pitching change of the day. Who's pitching? Who is it? Oh, Sauer. 5 walks, 9 hits, a home run. No, we don't even live in the same city, Jim. Kiwi lives about 2 hours from me, and Stefan lives about an hour and a half from me. He's still out there. Kenny, the thing, just a few weeks or just earlier, I think this week, whenever I was doing my walk, I was talking about things like that. And one of my concerns for KT was their pitcher today, Sauer. Not that he hasn't pitched well enough to stay, but my concern is big guys like him often really, really struggle in the heat. Ugong Hoon out on the mound now. Bullpen day, kind of. Although yesterday was kind of a bullpen day also. All right, Shimu Jun steps in. 0 for 1 on the day. Popped up to the second baseman. And there for a strike, and 0 1. Harpo's favorite song lays off of that one, 1 and 1. Into the dirt, so 2 and 1. Hume added another one. That one is popped up and gets foul. 2 and 2. Stefan, if he would have listened to me and picked up Kim Moon Bin, he'd have a third baseman that has a home run, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a walk. As the 2-2 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, and he nutmegs himself, and that is going to score a run. And right underneath, between the legs, Shimu Jun comes up with the RBI. Got the ground ball right back to him, and then whoop. Runners now on first and second. Closed his glove before he had the ball in it. As that is fouled away, Yuan Suk now steps in. Can they get another run across, courtesy of the air? That is through the hole. Park Jong-hyun is going to be waved around, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Another run. This one is going to be an RBI, though. That brings up Peraza. Outside, ball 1. 2 errors yesterday from LG. Ended up allowing Hanwha to remain in the game. As Peraza pops that one up. And that will be a 3 away, but not before an error scores 1, and then they followed up with an RBI single. We go to the 5th inning, 4-0 Hanwha. They gave up 2 unearned runs yesterday. They're going to give up at least 2 more today. Yeah, but what's that? What's the humidity, man? It is gross outside, Kenny. I was personally yesterday. I was dying. You could ask Kiwi. I was not enjoying my life yesterday. But like a true professional, I still went through and finished the video. Uh, Kiwum now up 7-0. Can they come back from 3-0? Yes. Can they come back from 7-0? I don't think so. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Kenny, we're going to be there Thursday. It's not going to be any better. No, had you had 3 at that point? No, you'd only had 2 at that point. You didn't have the third one till the end of the game, right? Kiwi, we got to take a cooler. I hope you have a cooler, one that we can take into the game. Zimmerman done for the day. No, 57 pitches from him. Jang Yu Ho out on the mound, 183 ERA. No, absolutely not. Zero ever possibilities of that happening. As Pak Dong-wan will lead off for LG here. Fouls that one away. 0-1. And the 0-2 lays off of it. 1-2. Oops, I got the wrong team music going. Got the wrong pocket, the 3 spots. The 1-2 misses low. The issue with the issue in Korea is not the 9 beers or the 9 innings, it's the 9 hot dogs. Because you can't find just hot dogs in Korea, it's corn dogs. As the 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Keeps it at 2-2. Trying to get some numbers all figured out here. That's going to be a big swing and a miss as he goes down to his knees to pray for a hit, I guess. Yeah, but with a corn dog, it's breaded and fried. That's it. That's my go-to, Jim. Like if I don't go to a rest stop and get my my corn dog, I'm not a happy man. I'm sure it's expensive. I'm sure they have LA prices in Korea too. All right, the 1-1 to Guboniako for 1 on the day. Looks on the inside at 2-1. As fouls that off at 2-2. Pretty good, Steve. Or Stevie. As that one fouls away. He ended up throwing 57 pitches. Did have 2 walks. Did have base runners every inning. No, it's super cheap, Jim. Very, very. It's not expensive at all. As that is fouled away. I think they're 4,500. The 2-2 is gonna be a single back up the middle, and that's another hit for LG. Can they actually do something though? Again, it hasn't been the base runners as the problem. They've had base runners in every inning so far. It's doing something when they get a runner on. Oh, Kiwi, I think we're going to have to make that trip. Yeah, so Jim, $3, I think, for the corn dog. That's the one that I get. The one with the potatoes around the outside. Yeah, but we won't be going until September. As Hong Chang-gi looks at strike 1, 0-1. And the 0-1 misses inside, 1-1. Wow, that's expensive. They better be, first of all, they better be foot-long hot dogs, as the 1-1 misses outside. 2-1 now to Hong Chang-gi, 0 for 2 on the day, a 4-3 and a 6-3 ground out. Hanwha into the bullpen. Zimmerman, I guess, was scheduled to throw 60 pitches, threw 57. And that's in there for a strike on the outside. Evens up the count at 2-2. Yeah, he's been pitching well. He when he came back from injury, he ran into some issues, but he has been pitching really well. The 2-2 pitch just sets up on the inside. That is going to be a little bloop into left field, and back-to-back singles. He's got runners on first and second. If they could just get some consistency from Taylor. They really haven't had any consistency from Taylor, is where they run into issues. And Gu Chong Mo has also been up and down, up and down. All right, Park Amin steps in 1 for 2. Single in his first at bat. The first single against Zimmerman that misses outside, and flew out to right in his second at bats. The 1 for 2. Yesterday, a 2-run shot against Hanwha. He absolutely loves hitting against Hanwha. So the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike at the top of the zone. 1-1. Hitting a 325 on the season with runners in scoring position. Na-Sung Bam just hit a home run. Just like yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Just got my alerts. And he fouls that away. 1-2. Looks like a 2-run homer today. Nope, a solo shot. Back-to-back Kim Do-young and Na-Sung Bam back-to-back homers. All right, here we go. The 1-2 pitch to Park Amin. Runners on first and second, and that misses outside. 2-2. Nope. First, Kenny, it's going to make it to the Yaju Premium Outlet. That's where it goes next. The 2-2 is outside, runs the count full. Fourth full count of the day for LG. Everybody wants to go to the premium outlet. And the 3-2 pitch just sets up right down the middle. And it catches him looking on a breaking ball. An absolute beautiful pitch. Catches him looking, and 2 away. Premium. Yeah. I still can't believe that there's a Taco Bell 20 minutes from my house. 30 minutes from my house. All right, Austin Dean, 1 for 1 on the day. I've never been to Shake Shack. Never once have I been to Shake Shack. The 0-1 into the dirt. Nowhere near the strike zone. You guys have a Dairy Queen? No. Dude, I want a Frosty. Misses, almost hits his foot. It's a 2-1. I'm not a big Jimmy John's guy. I Quiznos, I would take Quiznos. I like Subway just because it's cheap, but now that it's not cheap, Subway's not just not worth it. Is the 2-1 pitch off of his handle will get foul. Evens the count. Kenny, send me a message if you can send me a message with where that Dairy Queen is. Yeah, it used to be great, Jim, but now, like, yeah, it's not worth it. As the 2-2 is popped up, catcher takes off the mask in foul territory, makes the catch, and once again, LG can't get it done when they have runners on base. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Bad approaches and bad results. That's what happens when you play for one run every single time. Looking like Hanwha from Tuesday. Single, 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 walk, walk, walk. Can't ever come up with a big hit. Did come up with a big error. Krem with a home run, ladies and gentlemen. Krem with looks like a 2-run shot way down in the 6th spot now. Still hitting 306 though. Madras dropping down. He was sitting at 286, 0 for 2 on the day. Yeah, Jim. So I used to go get Subway like maybe once a week or so, and on my lunch break at work, and they put in kiosks, and the kiosks don't let you change what you want on the sub. So yeah, I quit going. All right, Munya and Bin. He is 1 for 1 on the day. Looks at to strike one down the middle. Like I don't mind Subway, but it's just not worth it when you have a Quiznos. It'd be worth it if it was like 8,000-9,000 won. Yeah, you couldn't change the toppings. The 1-1 misses inside at 2-1. Like I even put it in Korean and I couldn't change it. It would only let you do the suggested toppings. So I quit going there. The 2-1 in there for ball again. Do they have a kiosk? Like, do you have to order at the kiosk, Kiwi? Or do you order and then tell them as you're going? The 3-1 that catches the outside. Runs the full count full. Yeah, the one in Tanbang by the old Home Plus. That is fouled straight into the neck of the home plate umpire. It looked like it went right back straight into right here and it chest. Yeah. Yeah, so I went once and it didn't let me check, it didn't let me pick. And then I went again and then it did let me pick. And then I went a third time because they're like, oh, maybe they updated it and it wouldn't let me pick anymore. And I was like, nope, I'm done. But it doesn't matter now. Where I live now, Yeah, I saw that. Salt is one, pepper is another. But isn't it mixed? Like, can you get salt and pepper, or salt or pepper, or can you only get salt and pepper? Yeah, I always only got Southwest Chipotle. Is the 3-2 pitch now? Grounds it foul again. I meant, like, can you get only salt or only pepper? That's misses inside, and he walks him again. A second to walk for Moon-hyun
Thank you
Bin.
for the recommendation,
He's been
Skelter
on base.
971.
Thank you, Skelter. Been on base all 3 times today. They are going to change the pitcher, apparently. His manager just did that, or he wants to roll it up, light it up, do something like that. All right, we've got another pitching change coming up. Is No Shiwan also 2 for 2 on the day? Fish, you got to get you got to change your sleep schedule for this for KBO. Yeah, my go-to was always the Italian BMT, all the veggies except cucumbers, and Southwest Chipotle. Southwest Chipotle is the best sauce. There's no question. I will take no other opinion than Southwest Chipotle is the best sauce. So while we're waiting for a new pitcher around the league, yeah, 2 of them were unearned. They had runners on first and third with 2 outs, a ground ball back to the pitcher. It hits off his glove, scores a run. The next batter ends up getting an RBI single. 10-0 now. NC's up 5-1 against LG or SSG. Bottom of the 6th inning there. Doosan's up 2-0 against Samsung. Who's pitching for Samsung? Oh yeah, Boss Austin, 5 innings, 74 pitches, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 earned runs though. Who's pitching for Doosan? Oh, the Guac Bean, the Boss Bean matchup. We talked about it there. I know exactly what you're doing, Kiwi. I know exactly what it is because I did that too. Kim Jin-soo out on the mound now. I did it on the Korean app. Yeah. Yeah, I did the same thing. I was using the Korean app, and I clicked all the veggies, and it was excluded. That's the only time I've ever used the app. All right, and No Shiwana steps in, a 2 for 2 today. Yeah, RBI double in his first at bat, a single and a run scored in his second. So the English one, you pick what you want, and the Korean one, you pick what you don't want. That's a misses outside, 1-0. Oh, see, I do have one excuse. I did mine in a vehicle, in a moving vehicle. That is fouled away. 1-1. That is not a real excuse, but a better excuse. No. The 1-1 pitch now to No Shiwan. Swing and a miss there. Which ones do they have? It's just the black ones that say Twins, right? All right, so the 1-2. Fouled away. I think they should get to those ones because here, because I like the fact that one, it says LG, and then number 2, it has the Korean on it. Yes, the 1-2 pitch misses low, 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch now to No Shiwan. Sets up on the outside, a swing and a miss. A big strikeout there, retiring him for the first time today. Brings up the number 5 hitter. Oh, they're like this big. That misses outside. This is a better Twins jersey. I'm still this is again go way up there. Again, the pixelated Twins logo. Here we go. The 1-0 to Hanwha misses outside at 2-0. With the and the cat pixelated paw print is that misses inside 3-0. So let me know, Kenny, anytime you find it. I'm hoping what I'm hoping, and this is I'm hoping that somebody has one on, as that's gonna be a 4-pitch walk. Hanwha heads on over to first base. Moon Han Bin will head to second. And brings up the number 5 hitter, Kim Tae-yun. I'm hoping that when I go to the game next weekend, I see someone with it, and I just buy it from them. That's up high. Another ball. And then ground ball up the middle. Shortstop, second baseman throws it to first, and that's will end the inning on the 6-4-3 double play. We'll take a break. Be back in a bit. It's 4-0 Hanwha. All right, so we're back. Top of the sixth inning. I'm gonna have a 4-5 6 hitters. Skelter, no, I do not. I did again. I used to be a Hanwha Eagles season ticket holder, but I've given up on them when they gave up on their fans. So another pitcher out on the mound for Hanwha. So Joe Donuk will come out. Bring out the lefty to face the lefty, righty, lefty. Again, you've got lefty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, righty, lefty. I don't know. When did they officially announce Carrasco? I imagine he would pitch next week. It's just a matter of getting the visa stuff all processed and all of that stuff. So I imagine, yeah, yeah. So I imagine he would start next week, probably next weekend. So Joe Donuk, a 382 on this season. He is going to face Moonbo Gyung to start. Moonbo Gyung looks at ball one though, 1-0. Moonbo Gyung. Moonbo Gyung 0 for 2 on the day. A 4-3 ground out and a fly out to right. Swing and a miss there. 1-1. Yeah, so usually after they announce the signing, it takes them a little bit to get there.
Thank you for the recommendation, The Underdog.
Thank you, Underdog. So what I imagine is he will start, I'm going to guess, Saturday next week. The 2-1 is fouled away. 2-2 now. The reason for that is because Pak Shiwan, the starter today, was making the starts. Although he could also start Friday. So they did something that to me wasn't the smartest thing. Is that misses outside, runs the count full. Fifth full count of the day for LG. They do have 2 walks and 2 strikeouts on the other 4. So they signed Rio. So last year, LG had 4 starters that had 10 wins on the season. Chirinos, Im Chang-kyu, Song Sung-gi, and Song Ju-young. As the 3-2 pitch just sets up right down the middle. And that is lifted up. A center fielder makes a couple shuffle steps back, and that'll be 1 away. So after they signed, so this year, LG's closer got injured, out for the season. So they needed a closer. They tried different guys. What they did is they ended up taking Song Ju-young out, who hadn't started a game yet because he was dealing with injury, and he came in, he just started to start. As Moon Jung-bin steps in, looks at a strike down at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. And so when they signed Rios, what I thought was that they were going to take Song Ju-young, put him back in the starting rotation, and let Rios, be the closer. But that is not what happened at all. So Rios didn't pitch fantastic, but he was also used horribly. As the 0-2 misses outside, 1-2. So he would use him in back-to-back games. He had a 3.63 ERA with 2 saves, 5 holds, and 17 and a third innings. As that is off the end of the bats, but they needed a starter, and again, they could have had Rios as their closer, and then put Sonju Young back into the rotation, but they decided to not do that. So they ended up getting rid of him. Again, his last 2 outings, he had a strike, a walk, gave up a couple hits, but didn't give up any runs. As far as WAR, in just what? How many games did he pitch? 16 games. He had a .37 WAR, as that misses outside at 2-2. 133 WHIP, 883 strikeouts per 9. So yeah, I thought Tolhurst was actually going to be released, as the 2-2 catches him looking at the bottom of the zone. 2-2. Yeah, because Tolhurst has just not pitched well. His start against KT, 10 days ago, didn't go well. His OG1. So he's Tolhurst, ERA in July in 2 starts, 5.73. ERA in June in 5 starts, 5.59. As that misses outside. The one thing that some people probably don't realize is, again, Korean kids cannot stay away from their phone. In the pool on their phone. The 2-0 swing and a miss at ball 3, and it's 2-1. He's not going to be released this year. There's zero question about that, because teams are allowed. Well, I guess technically, yeah, no, they couldn't release him because, well, they can release him, but that's way outside for ball 3, 3-1. Teams are allowed 2 replacements of foreigners. So they use 1 to replace Chirinos with Rios, and then they use 1 to replace Rios with Carrasco. So they don't have anybody. If they release them, they're just going to be out of a foreigner. So there's a couple teams that are out of chances to change pitchers or change players. The 3-1 bounces it into there. And ball 4 is OG1 is going to head on over to first base with a 2-out walk. So if we look at the top of the standings, Samsung has used 1. KT has not replaced. Has used 1 replacement, Logan for Boschley. LG has used both of theirs. As that is misses up high to Song Chani. Yeah, love of the game, love of money, I don't know. That's in there for strike, 1-1. Maybe doesn't know what to do. Nope, Stevie. The 1-1 pitch is fouled away, 1-2. It is Sunday, so there's a day off tomorrow, so all arms are ready. So Elsco and Kia has not used any of their replacements. Doosan has used both of theirs. Hanwha has used 1. NC has used 1, as that's a ground ball up the middle. And another single puts the runners on first and second again. Hits, but runs is not what's happening. And then who's after Lotte? Lotte hasn't used any. SSG has used both of theirs, and QM has used both of theirs. That'll be it for Joe Donhook. We'll get another pitcher. Who's coming in, Kiwi? Isang-gyu? Double check my numbers here. 6-6. Oh, 1 error. That was a big error, a 2-run error. Elsewhere around the league, Lotte's up 10-0. NC's up 5-1. Doosan 4-0 now against Samsung, and Kia slowly battling back is 7-3. Earlier, somebody asked me, could they come back from a down 3-0? Yes, I said they've scored 3, but it was the 4 runs that they put in up after that is currently the difference in the game. Yiminu out on the mound now. All right, so Pak Dong-wan steps in and looks at strike 1. Pak Dong-wan 0 for 2 on the day. 1-3 ground outs in his first at bat. Struck out to lead off last inning. The 0-1 pitch just sets up on the outside. Big breaking ball, but doesn't break enough. It's a ball. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Sets up right down the middle, and that is crushed. But under it a little bit too much. It almost sounded like it broke his bats. That will be out number 3. Once again, more base runners for LG. Once again, zeros on the board. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 4-0. They've left 8 on, and they are 0 for 6 with runners on base, or runners in scoring position. No, I bought the Damas last July. I've had it for just over a year. I usually ride my motorcycle, so I have a 125cc Honda, and then I have a 49cc Honda Zoomer. In the U.S., they're called Honda Ruckus. But so I used to the job I had when I first started streaming. What I trying to English here. My work was right by the subway, and my apartment was right by the subway. So I would always ride my motorcycle to work. But if it rained or snowed, I would just ride the subway. Then I moved to a different school. That's where I actually met Stefan. We worked together there, and there was no subway close. So I rode my motorcycle, but it was one time that I had to take a subway or take a taxi, and I was like, no, not gonna do it again. So I bought the Damas. But now I live a couple hours from where I used to live. Kim Jin Sung out on the mound now. So Kim Jin Soo to Kim Jin Sung. He's gonna face Ito Yoon, 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up for Hanwha. Ito Yoon 0 for 2 on the day. And the 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. Yeah, I bought the Damas last year, 37,000 kilometers on it. I just put a 48,000 on it on this last road trip. The 1-1 is fouled away. So in a year, I've put about 6,500 miles. No, not at all. 12-0 now. Kenny, stop the beating. As Ito Yoon turns on that one and skies it. But a bad attempt at a catch by Hong Chang-gi and right. Ito Yoon is going to head on over to third. Just missed a solo shot. Hong Chang-gi should have made that catch. Hong Chang-gi should have made this catch. Leadoff triple from Ito Yoon, and that puts a runner on third for Park Jung-hyun. And he turns on that one. Is it going to hook? Foul. A 1-1, a swing and a miss. 1-2. That's misses down and in at 2-2. Moonsung Ju. So who's playing where? As that gets into the dirt, but Ito Yoon is not going to come on home. So who's playing in right? That wasn't Hong Chang-gi. That was actually Song Chani, as Moonsung Ju took over in the lineup for That's misses, and ball 4. He walks for again. Song Chan-hee is proving to not be a good defender. Multiple times that I have streamed, he has missed plays. Runners on first and third now. Nobody out. Brings up a Shimu Jun. Checks over on the runner. And a swing and a miss, so way out in front of that, so 0-1. But it's the same, Kitty. That's 13 runs. That's a swing and a miss there. 0-2. That's 13 runs, and you're still in the same inning that Hanwha and LG are. Again, 0-2 counts. He just sets up way in the other batter's box. Throw over to first, not close at all. And 1-2. Fouls it off. Stays 1-2. Need a strikeout here from Kim Jin-soo or Kim Jin-sung. The same with these two teams. As he goes down to a knee, rips it into the second deck. Steve, you're a Kia fan. What happened to the area around the Asian Culture Center? There was nothing there. The 1-2, a swing and a miss and a pitch in the other batter's box. Big strikeout there, 1 away now. Brings up the top of the lineup, and Iwan Suk. He is very difficult to double up, though. Back to the top of the lineup, Iwan Suk, 1 for 3. Misses outside, tried to get him to chase again. No, like empty buildings, like 11 o'clock, we couldn't find any place to eat. There was no place to eat at 11 o'clock on a Saturday night. Two-0 now. And the 2-0 pitch just sets up on the outside. That's a beautiful pitch in there for a strike at 2-1. Yeah, we went to the big yellow thing The 2-1 fouled straight back at 2-2. Yeah, so that's his into the dirt. Runs the count full, 3-2. Fourth full count of the day for Hanwha. Yeah, so we went like yeah, we went south of that, I think. Right, Kiwi? Because we crossed the river. Did we cross the river? Yeah, we went south of the culture complex. Yeah, there was nothing. It was Tequila's was closed. Tequila's was closed. Yeah, we went to the yellow frame and that's in the middle by the GS, and there was nothing, nobody around there. And the 3-2 pitch just sets up on the outside, fouls it away again. Yeah, the only thing that you could find was like the claw games and the gotcha games. There was more gotcha games and crane places than there were open places to eat or drink. The 3-2 catches him looking at a pitch that just catches the top of the zone for outs at number 2. That was a huge pitch. Yeah, we're not staying at. Yeah, we're not staying near there. So when we go to Daegu, we're going to Sungdong or Dongsung or something like that. It's the downtown area. When we go to Lotte, we're going to Haeundae. So we were in Chungjeong-ro. That's like where we stayed. That was where our apartment, our hotel, and we walked like 10 minutes to get to the yellow thing, whatever it is supposed to be, in the middle of the streets, and there was nobody anywhere. Like nothing. As Peraza steps in, the 0-1 pitch is going to go with a high fastball. A check swing to the first baseman. He will step on it, and a leadoff triple, a walk behind it, and they get out of it with a couple strikeouts and a groundouts. Can they turn that around into some actual offense themselves? We'll go to the 7th. 4-0. We did see Loft 28. I think it was closed too. Because I noticed the sign had like a light above it shining the loft onto the building. Or maybe it was above it or something like that. But yeah, it looked like it was closed too. Yeah, Kiwi, that's big there. 9-1-2 is going to come up for LG in the top of the 7th inning. Again, they have had a great day offensively until they get runners in scoring position. And the 3 for 12 with runners on base, but all singles. 0 for 6 on the day with runners in scoring position. No, Iminu is still out there. You will get to 9-1-2. Misses up high. Gubonyuk hitting 667 against the Iminu on the season. That's in there. I wonder if they did they get in trouble, or are they closed since school's out and they're renovating, or do they close during the summer because it's so hot? As the 1-1 is going to be another single, and he is on base for the second time today. Can LG get something done? Hanwha has been playing with fire all day. Che and Ho into a right field for Peraza. Yeah. All right, Moon Sung Ju steps up. Getting his first at-bat of the day. Looks at ball 1. Maybe they should, yeah. Yeah, Steve, we walked around for an hour and a half trying to find a place to eat. The only thing we could find was Carl posted up and pick me, eating ice cream. That is a ripped foul. 1-2. That is another single up the middle. Gubonyuk will head on over to second. Here's where they struggle. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Down by 4. Archaic manager coming up. Do we get a bunt? Yeah, it was. We were contemplating just going to GS25 and getting some kimbap rolls, or just going to bed hungry. Lee Sang-gyu warming up in the Hanwha bullpen. And we will see him as we've got a pitching change here. Iminu done. Getting our pitching change. A pitching change for you. A pitching change for me. Yeah, I mean, at that point we were gross, disgusting, and just ready to go. But yeah, next season, we'll give Gwangju a chance to redeem themselves. And also, what's the deal with Gwangju or Kia? You can't go to the outfield? Like, you can't walk around the stadium? Like, if you have an outfield ticket, you can walk around the entire stadium, but if you have an infield ticket, you can't? That seems backwards. Yeah, well, usually it's the other way. Yisong Q out of the mound, 4.14 ERA, 38 games of 3-2 with a 41.1 innings. Again, has good stuff, but struggles with some command at times. Yeah, usually if you have an outfield ticket, you can't go to the infield. Not if you have an infield ticket, you can't go to the outfield. But like at Jamshil, if you have an outfield ticket, you can't go to the infield. If you have an infield ticket, you can't go to the outfield. All right, Park Amin, 1 for 2 or 1 for 3 on the day, singled in his first at bat. As Vet is in there for a strike, 0-1. The only thing I think is the outfield people, there's no food options in the outfield. So they have to be able to go into the infield to be able to get food. That misses outside. 1-1. I really, really hate stadiums that don't allow you to walk around the whole stadium. Like, I can't put it in the top 5. The 1-1 pitch in there for a strike on the outside, 1-2. Is that still the case after COVID? Because oftentimes what happened before is because the outfield was like a free seating, as the 1-2 was slapped foul. It used to be because the outfield in a lot of stadiums was free seating. But when COVID happened, they had to put numbers on all the seats so that they could sell space tickets. And here's the 1-2 pitch. As he pops him up, a shortstop out, left fielder coming in. Yes and no. Austin Dean steps in now. 1 for 2 on the day, a single, a walk, and a hop up to the catcher in foul territory with 2 runners on in his last at bat. That's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Yeah, Luke, and welcome back, Luke. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, they said they're checking it out, but that was 2 months ago. That's why I told everybody not to subscribe anymore. As the 0-1 bounces into the dirt. Like, I still get advertising money from them. I still get, if you do the ad balloons or anything like that, I still get that. But yeah, all of the subscriptions that people had paid, yeah. The 1-1 pitch fouls it away, 1-2. So I gave him a chance. I gave him a month. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 70% to the 70% or something like that to the user, to the streamer, the creator. Yes, the 1-2 pitch now fouls it away again. Yeah, so I gave them a month to figure out the thing, and they never messaged me back. Never once. The 1-2 pitch. That is gonna be ripped into the gap, and that is gonna score one. As Austin Dean is going to head for a slide and safe. They're gonna video replay that. They turned the camera away. That's right, Luke. All right, Austin Dean into second base now. As they finally got themselves a run. I was kind of upset about that because you could see Austin's head coming in from the side from the camera, and then they cut. They cut to somebody else, and you're like, wait, I wanted to see the play at second base. As Moonbo Kyung gives that a long ride, Iwan Suk is going to catch it, and Austin is going to tag up. So another run for LG as it's 2-4. Austin Dean moves over. Moonbo Kyung with a sacrifice fly to center field. And runner at third, 2 outs for Moon Jung Bin. And that's big error on the pitcher is, will it come back to haunt him? Moon Jung Bin. First pitch is fouled away. 1-2. Lotte Sunday games are usually hard to watch. Usually for the other way, though. The 1-1 pitch sets up on the outside. Ground ball off the end of the bat, so 1-2. Would have had plenty of cards to be opened if I would have done the Lotte KT game. $13-1. As the 1-2 is fouled away. That's a misses outside at 2-2. Again? Misses inside, runs the count full, 3-2. Yeah, Kim Do-young. I saw Kim Do-young and Na-sung Bam all hit homers. And the 3-2 pitch sets up on the outside above the knee. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout of the day for Moon Jung Bin, and we will go to the bottom of the 7th, the 4-2. Three strikeouts today. He's left 3 runners in scoring position himself. Only 8 runs, though. I thought it was 10. Or did they finally change them? All right, 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up for Hanwha as they have a chance to get some of those runs back now. Looks like a wet sausage fest, ladies and gentlemen. Is Kim Yoon-shik out on the mound now? That's it. Misses up high. Moonhyun Bin has been on base all 3 times today. 1 for 1, a single, a walk, but caught stealing, and another walk. That's in there for a strike. Moonhyun Bin. 최강 한화의 승리를 위해. The 1-1 is stroked into the gap. Moonhyun Bin is going to round us first ahead to second. The throw out. He slides past the bag. That'll be a double. And then he slides past the bag. Oh, great slide, but came off the bag, and Gubon Hyuk gets him. As they play Twister over there at second base. So that'll be a leadoff double and an out on the slide. No Shiwan steps in now. That's twice today he's been thrown out at second. All right, to the 0-1 pitch to No Shiwan. A breaking ball almost takes off his head, but a great defensive placement. Yep. Thursday, Samsung. Friday, Lotte. And Saturday, NC. And then we're going to try to also do the NC Dinos Tour on Sunday. Han Saw steps in now. A strikeout, a double, and a walk. How many people does it hold? 14? That's up high. It's 2-0. $3.1. That's a ground ball. Shortstop scoops it up, throws across, and that will be 3 away. They get a leadoff double, but the slide cost them. Will go to the top of the 8th. It's 4-2. LG is going to have the 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up. That's what I was talking about, Kenny. Where is the NC Dinos Tour? Oh, Kiwi. Oh, this is fantastic news, ladies and gentlemen. Kiwi, check your messages. Water Festival. You mean the stadium visits? They used to have All right, OG1 looks at just strike one. Interesting. Isang Gyu was still out there. Fouls that away, 0-2. That catches him looking on the outside. One away, and that brings up the number 7 hitter, Song Chan-ee. Uh-oh. That is right in the hand, and massive, massive hit there. He is on the ground holding his hand. No, definitely not. All right, Kiwi, I got us a tour package for Sunday morning. That is not looking good. He is still down. Obviously, you're going to have a pinch runner. And maybe not. .148 into the hand. All right, it's a Pak Dong-wan. He can tie it up with one swing. Looks at ball one. 1-0. A check swing, but foul. 1-1. I'm in second in fantasy right now. And that is launched to center field. Going. I told you he could tie it up in one swing. And he does it. They finally get some hits with runners on base and runners in scoring position. I was wondering why he kept them out here so long, and we'll open a pack of cards in this tie game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, OG1 was up earlier in this game. Nasung Bomb, who hit a 3-run shot in yesterday's game and a solo shot today. And we've got ourselves an alphabet card. And now he brings in the closer? Man, we know what we're talking about. Bringing in the closer here. Just amazing. Yep, alphabet card. All right, so we're back. A Pak Song Won out on the again. Pak Song Won, 5.89 ERA, 41 games, 10 holds. Again, he is the closer. I thought. Why are you bringing in the closer on a tie game? I don't get it. But Kubon Hyuk will step in. 2 for 3 on the day. I don't even know what cards I have. This is the 1-0 pitch. That is a liner right to Shimu Jun. And that will be 2 away. Like, I could see, like, I don't get it. I don't know why you would bring the closer in. One, I don't know why you would keep him out there for so long. Number 2, I don't know why you would bring in the closer here. Like, is there literally nobody else that hasn't pitched? Like, I would save him for the 9th inning. If you don't score in the 9th, then I would start thinking about bringing him in as the 1-0 in there for a strike on the outside, 1-1. Unearned runs still the difference in today's game, ladies and gentlemen. As the 1-1 pitch to Moon Sung Ju. That's a ground ball right back up the middle, and another single for him. He had a single in the 7th, a single in the 8th. 2 for 2 today. Brings up a Pak Amin. Do you use your stopwatch to find out how quick that got out? They really should, Stevie. Nobody talking in SOOP today. All right, so Pak Amin, the throw got him. Look like they got him. Are they going to video replay? Nope, they're not going to video replay. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. I told you that team likes to run, and they are bad at it. Hanwha, not a good defensive catcher in terms of stealing, but right there, not a great time to steal a bag. All right, that's high game now. That is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that was a good throw. Great spots for it. Yeah, Hanwha playing with fire all day long and finally got burnt. Those of you guys, we'll wait on that. So elsewhere in the league, yesterday was a rough day for both teams. As Lotte wins 15-1, that game is already over. Doosan wins 7-0 against Samsung. NC's up 5-2 against SSG. That's in the bottom of the ninth, and Kium up 8-3 in the bottom of the eighth against Kia. Beijing June out on the mound. And Stevie, it's not really about who has the fresher bullpen, because Hanwha's bullpen, they've already used all their guys. They don't have any guys that they normally would use here. Also doesn't help that their starter got one inning yesterday. All right, Kim Tae-yun leads things off. Up high, ball one. Kim Tae-yun 0 for 3 on the day. So yesterday, LG used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pitchers. LG. Hanwha used 7. 3-0 now. Today, LG has used 6. Hanwha has also used 6. Kim Tae-yun walks on 4 straight pitches. Brings up number 7, Ito Yoon, who has been hitting real well. What's up, Fish? Yeah. Welcome back. Hopefully your nap was better than your picks. Oh, Kim Jong-soon, Kang Jae-min. Maybe you get a Lee Hyung Bum. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Runner on first, nobody out. We're gonna bunt. Because, no, I mean, it's your money. I don't know. Up high, ball 5. Yeah, give him a free outs. Unless you're saying, I'm going to show a bunt and I'm going to pull it back no matter what. Drops it down, and they're going to go to second. The bad throw into center field. And they give him an out, and they say, nope, I will take it myself. Wow. Nope, not now, Fish. You got runners on first and second, nobody out. Second error of the day for LG. Yep, now the bunts. Again, I don't mind the bunts here. Hits a 2-run shot. That'll be it for him. We'll have a pitching change. Got the bunts. Bringing a guy to pitch to the bunter. Pitch to the bunter. Pitch to the bunter. Pitch to the bunter. Da, da, da. So again, almost all the other games that should end before this one. SSG did score a run in the bottom of the ninth. They're now down 5-3. Kioma scored a run in the top of the eighth, so they're up 8-3. They're in the ninth inning with nobody on, and Davison up. SSG has got the bases loaded, ladies and gentlemen. The base is loaded at 2 outs, and Hanwha Sum up to bats. Where is it? Whoop. All right, Sonju Young bringing in the closer now. Bringing your closer in a tie game on the road. Normally, I'm not a fan of it, but this is a very important situation. This very well could be the game. As far as LG, they're going to have the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up in the top of the ninth inning, though. No, Park Jung-hyun needs to bunt it up the first base side, not the third base side. Again, I do not mind the bunts here. But he is not a guy that bunts very often. As he drops it down to the third, he's going to have to pick it up, throws to first, and that's a successful bunt. Thank you, Michael. That is 1 away, but now you've got runners at the second and third with just 1 out. Shimu Jun steps in. All right, Shimu Jun has a chance. Fouls that away, 0-1. Shimu Jun 0 for 3 on the day. A pop up to the second baseman, reached on an error to the pitcher. Again, that is the difference in the game. That was a 2-run error, as it allowed not only the run to score there, but the next hitter with an RBI single. And a strikeout in his last at-bat, so that misses way outside. That was definitely designed, a 1-1 pitch. Coming up, the pitch way outside to try to get Kim Tae-yeon sneaking off the bag a little too far. Again, Shimu Jun very, very fast. So at this point, this is where the infield should be drawn in. As the 1-1 is popped up, but it gets out of play. And 1-2. This is the situation where you bring the infield in. He does strike out quite a bit. SSG has added another run. They very well could, Stevie. Shimu Jun against Sonju Young, hitting 500 in his career. That's a slow grounder to the shortstop. Comes home. He is safe. Again, Pak Dong-won is the worst at tagging people out. As that is going to be a 6-2 fielder's choice. They have to video replay that. Safe. That's a Kim Tae-yeon slide. Safe. 반갑고가 safe입니다. I mean, no, it wasn't a bad tag. It was just the throw was too far up the line. The throw just wasn't good enough. All that is the throw. Yeah, Hanwha just scored. Gave him an out, and then they throw it into center field to give him another out. Still just one out as Han Ji-hoon steps in now. Pinch hitting here for Iwan Suk. Hitting a .429 on the season. Oh, Han Ji-yul. And the 0-1 is crushed. Goodbye. There are the runs. Those would be the runs, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't you glad you didn't sell it, Fish? Massive, massive, massive error. That'll be it for him. We will have another pitcher. This game is pretty much over. Again, they did not give an error on the catcher to that, but that's an error. Oh, this game is pretty much over. Hanji Yule hitting 429 coming into today's game and just put Hanwha up by 4. Kia now up in the bottom of the 9th. Nobody on, nobody out. Pache Hyun up. SSG has tied it in the bottom of the 9th inning. Still have the bases loaded with 2 outs. Wow. All right, listen to this 9th inning, ladies and gentlemen. You get a 1-out single, a walk, so runners on first and second, a fly out, so first and second, 2 outs, walk, bases loaded, walk, run scored, walk, run scored, walk, run scored. Walks in 3 runs in the 9th inning to tie the game. It's almost like you're watching a Hanwha game. Yeah, as that's a ball outside. Che Ji-myung out on the mound now. Yep. And the 1-1 pitch now to Che No. Misses up high at 2-1. Again, errors. The 2-1 is ripped into right field. That's going to smash off the wall. He is going to cruise into second base, and the hit parade continues. All right. Uncle Table. All right, Moonyan Ben steps in. He had the double to start last inning, but was thrown out on the base pass. First home run. The 1-0 is going to be dropped into right field, and he is going to be on base as Che Ho is going to come on in for some more runs. You get a run, you get a run, you get a run, you get a run, you get a run. The guy that hit the home run is brand new. No Shiwan looks at a strike at the top of the zone. No Shiwan. Well, he's only has like 5 at bats or something, or 12 at bats. Yes, he's 3 for 7. As No Shiwan lifts that one up. Right fielder going over the wall. Goodbye. 2 more. All right, I owe you guys a couple packs here. We got one here for Haji Yoon and one here for No Shiwan. This one's thick, ladies and gentlemen. This is a thickin'. This is a thickie. This one is thick. We're gonna wait. They're gonna video replay this possible fan interference. Nope. Off of him, and then he knocked it over. He knocks it over with his glove. It hits off his glove, and then he dunks it back over. All right, so here we go. Still just one out, guys. Jung Soo Bin, a solid center fielder. Song Chani, again, I said already, he's not a very good outfielder. Gubon Yuk, the current second baseman, and we've got another alphabet card, Lee Seung-min. Now, another pitcher coming in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got again. This is a thickin'. I'm gonna do everything on camera here. Okay, we're gonna cut it, open it. I don't know why it feels so thick. We've got just Gujauk. Kim Min, not worth it, and Yu Young Chan, who normally would be the closer for LG. I don't know why that pack felt so thick. It definitely felt real thick. Those aren't security runs, Fish Fan. Those are just lots of runs. All right, we'll see which LG pitcher comes in to give up another homer. Yang Woo-jin coming in. All right, so Hawin Saw lifts that one up. Going. Goodbye. What did I say? Who was coming in to give up the next home run? What did I say, ladies and gentlemen? Who's coming in to give up the next home run? Nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me. Kiwi is pissed that he did not go to today's game. As Kim Tae-yeon almost gets hit in the face. We got another alphabet card, ladies and gentlemen. That is ripped into left field, and Kim Tae-yeon on base for the second time this inning. All right, Han Tae-young is having a pretty good season for Lotte. Jang Sung-woo and Han Yu-sung, who I believe just had the RBI walk to tie the game. You guys need to be clipping some of these predictions. All right, so Wong Young-mook stepping in. Okay, and that's a 4. It bobbles the ball, and then he drops it. He says he came off the bag. He was off the bag. He didn't get his foot back down. Runners on first and second. As Park Jung-hyun, they said, did he go around? He said no. I don't know who they gave the error to. That is a ground ball through the left side. Another run coming in. In this inning, almost. Hit. Yes, everybody has a hit in this inning. Nope. Shim Woo-jun is coming up to bat now. The guy that is up to bat now does not have a hit in this inning. No, he's not going to get up to bat either. I don't even know who this is. Oh, Jung Eun-won. I don't have his music on that side. That's in there for a strike at 2-1. The 2-1 way outside. Like, Park Jung-hyun is the only batter in this inning that has not scored. Because he had the sacrifice. I have no idea what that means, Steve. That's his outside, ball 4. Han Ji-yoon steps in now. He hit the 3-run homer earlier. Do it. 7 RBI. If he does it, I'll open the rest of this pack. We got this much left in here. I open the rest of this pack if he hits another home run here. That is in there for a strike. Nope. That is a foul. 0-2. Crazy. I know StarCraft, but I don't know anything about StarCraft. The 0-2 pitch now. Into the dirt. Guys not chase on 0-2. Showing pure plate discipline from hitting 800 with runners in scoring position. As the 1-2 pitch turns on a pitch up at his eyes and crushes it, but foul. Those of you guys watching, make sure you hit the thumbs up. That's a like over on YouTube. That's an upper recommendation over on SOOP. Please make sure you subscribe over on YouTube. And if you want to follow me on SOOP, as that's fouled away, if you want to follow me on SOOP, next to my channel name is a little star. Click that. Ah. That is a ground ball. Third baseman. Nope. Foul. Oh, yeah. There's still only one out. There's still only one out. To get one, and if he throws it at first, that's a 1 out. The fielder's choice is another out at third, and it wouldn't have mattered. Then everything else happened. The 1-2 pitch. Woo! Almost hits him in the head. He's not going to get a chance to do it because that is going to score another run. Ten runs in this inning so far. Runners on second and third now. Just the way he likes it. All right, to the 2-2. Pops him up. Who's taking it? The shortstop will make the catch. Two away now. Brings up the number 2 hitter, Chey-In Ho. Second time he's come to bat today. Second time he's come to bat this inning. That misses outside. Ball 1. For all those people saying, is a 6-run lead safe? No. The 1-0 in there for a strike. 1-1. Yeah, all right, the 2-1 pitch. Pops him up. Third baseman underneath it in the grass, and that will be 3 away. But yeah, we'll go to the bottom, the top of the 9th. Yeah. Yeah. Now, Kiwi, that would be the most epic collapse. That would be the most epic collapse. Do they keep the closer out there? I don't know if I don't know if it works that way on SOOP. I don't Fish, I don't know. I can send this. But I don't know if you can just click it or not. I tried to send it in SOOP. Yeah, I don't know how it works. All right. Well, we know you can score 10 runs in an inning, ladies and gentlemen. 3 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Coming up is going to be 2, 3, 4 hitters. So it's a hyperlink in YouTube, but it won't. Kim Jong-soo out on the mound now as they decided as EJ Wan was going to pinch hit here.
골뱅이의 STEFAME.ZA 슈퍼채티드 2.13달러. 나는 행복합니다. 그리팅스 프롬 용똑비치 에브리원. 최강 한화.
Welcome, Stephen. I'm glad you got to watch that. I'm glad you made it after our troubles on the road today. Whoops. All right, the 0-2 pitch. It is the top of the ninth as that's fouled away. And a swing and a miss from John Shill, big boy. 1 away. Brings up the number 3 hitter. Are they going to let Austin hit in a 10-run game? Nope. Shinmin Jae, the LG has conceded the game. That's outside. Oh, that's right. Shinmin Jae is going to try to give him one, but not enough, and that'll be a fly out to center field. Down to their final outs, ladies and gentlemen. Can they make the comeback? All right, I think this is Lee Young-bin. And that's a ground ball to the second baseman. That will be 3 away. Hey! LG went 1, 2, 3 for once. LG goes 1, 2, 3 in the top of the ninth. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't even think my numbers are right. I think Hanwha probably had more hits than that. Yeah, they did have 15 hits. I mean, Lord, what do you say? What do you say? No, it's not Kiwi because number one, it was on a Sunday. Yeah, it is. I can look real quick. Yeah. Fish, let's go, fellas. Send a tip. He's always putting in the hours for us. Fish, thanks. Fish, thanks for all you do. Yeah, ko-fi.com. That's how you done it the other 3 times, man. All right. Again, not a great game at the end, just because of what happened, but overall, LG had all day chances all day. No, it's definitely him. Uh, Again, LG had opportunities all day at top of the first. No problem, Fish. You don't have to do anything. So a lead off or a single from Mean, another single, but then 0 for 2 with runners on base. Second inning, a single, 0 for 2 after that. Then in the third, a walk, 0 for 1 after that. The fourth, a walk, 0 for 2 after that. The fifth, a 2 singles, 0 for 2 after that. The sixth, you had a walk and a single, and then another flyout. The seventh, you had a back-to-back singles, a flyout, a double that finally put them on the board. They tied it up with the sacrifice fly, and then again nothing after that. So they had all day. They had one hit with a runner in scoring position. They had plenty of hits with runners on base. 6 for 12 with runners on base, but they only had two. They only had two hits with or extra base hits, and that was the double from Austin that gave them their first run, and then the 2-run shot from Pak Dong-wan. But immediately after that, that's Pak Dong-wan. His defense tried to go to second. So the throw, if it was a better throw, probably would have got him at second. They could have easily just gone to first. Then everything else unraveled from there. The air, it went down as a fielder's choice or a fielder's choice, but it should have been an error. Then the sacrifice bunts, and then the fielder's choice to try to come home. Didn't get him at home. Then the 3-run shot. After that, a double, then a single, and then a 2-run shot, and then another home run after that. Another single, an error, and just absolutely everything unloaded, basically. So that's it for me. I will be back next week. Make sure you guys come in early next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, because I will not be streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and probably not Sunday. I don't know yet on Sunday because I'm going to be exhausted after driving probably 700-800 kilometers on the weekend and go into 3 games. I'm probably going to be real tired like. So definitely come in Tuesday and Wednesday, 6:30 on both of those games. I don't know which games I'm streaming yet, so make sure you come in and check it out. So one of them is going to probably be Kia and Samsung. I'll look at who else is pitching. Hanwha, so probably going to be Hanwha and Lotte and Kia and Samsung. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back next week on Tuesday. No rain in the forecast next week, so we shouldn't have any issues. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, Until next time.